Hi guys, welcome to Revolutionary Motion. I'm Kata.
And I'm Clemens, and today we will teach you guys how to use your upper body rotation to hit the ball harder. In our previous video, we talked about how to hit the ball harder by finding your ideal contact point. Make sure to check out that video first. We'll link it up here before you dive into this video, because this video builds up on what we shared over there. The main focus in this video is on your upper body rotation. What do I mean by that? It is very important for you to make sure that when you hit your ball, your upper body rotates first, the arm follows after that, and the wrist follows after that. So the racket is the last part in the kinetic chain that starts moving. Now, it's very important that you start with your left shoulder or left elbow, because this is where the rotation really gets most of its power from. If you started with your right shoulder, for example, and you try to turn your right shoulder first, you would exclude your whole upper body from that kinetic chain. So that means you have less muscles connected to the whole thing, and thus you have less power accessible to you. Now, it is very important that you use your upper body rotation correctly to find that ideal contact point, so you can use both of those things that we talked about in the last video and this video in order to hit the ball as hard as possible. You've probably heard some other coaches talking about the lag in your hand and the racket. What they mean by that is this: when you take the racket back, the racket is the part that moves last, as I just explained. However, they explain it in a little bit of a wrong way, because they're explaining how it all starts in your hand. The main thing about this is that it does not start in your hand. The whole motion is set in place by your upper body rotation, and because you are not actively pushing your hand or moving your hand and arm forward, but you're letting it passively swing forward as a result and consequence of your upper body rotation, that is why there is a lag, a so-called lag happening in your hand, because it is the last part of the link that starts moving. Now, if you want to start using the upper body rotation for your advantage to create more power for your shots, there's one very difficult thing to solve in the beginning, and that's your timing. If you use your upper body rotation rather than just worrying about your arm and swinging with your arm forward, you will notice that the whole motion takes a lot longer. So that means that you have to start a lot sooner by rotating your upper body before you usually would start swinging your arm. And that goes again back to that lag as well. Whenever your arm usually starts moving forward is when the lag has to be done. So that means you have to start a lot sooner with your upper body rotation, because the arm and the racket consequently has not started moving yet once you're starting your upper body rotation, because they're still in that lagging process. So then, as soon as the racket starts moving forward, that's when you would usually, without the upper body rotation, start swinging towards the ball.
Make sure the upper body pulls the arm and not the other way around. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.